This is Mike McErlane with the MF Trainer, and welcome to another episode of Workout 101. Abs, probably the one area everyone wants to improve, all right? A lot of people have been asking me lately, what's a great ab routine? Now, I'm going to show you a couple different exercises first and then explain the benefits and the technique of how to do each one of these. So here we go. We're going to start with V-ups, all right? Now V-ups, traditionally, most people who have never done V-ups before, I wouldn't recommend using a weight. I just like using a weight because it helps me stabilize a little bit more as I'm doing the V-ups and allow me to execute the technique a little bit better, all right? So V-ups, here we go. From here, I'm going to move right into crunches with the weight, okay? I'm going to put the weight behind my head for these purposes. I'm not going to pull up on it, and I'm simply going to crunch. Drop the weight, switch right over into a plank position. I'll hold the plank. And relax. All right, so I just did 3 ab exercises. I'm going to explain the technique and the benefit of each one of them, okay? First started with V-ups, right? Now the V-ups are a great movement to really allow a good stretch into the abs, all right? As you come up, you're using both the upper and the lower abdominal muscles to execute the movement. If you don't have the ab strength, I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing the V-ups. I would recommend maybe trying to do some stuff to where you're just doing regular crunches first until you can really build up the ab strength to do them, because not everybody can really do them. But as you do the V-ups, the objective is to lie out flat with your arms extended. Simultaneously, I want to bring my legs and my hands up, and I want to meet them in the middle. Now, I just don't want to raise my arms, I want to reach up, and I want to try and touch my toes at the same time. So I'm actually folding into a V. So as I come up, I'm reaching and back down. Reaching and back down. And back down, okay? You're really gonna feel that one in your abs, especially your lower abs, okay? At least I do. Switch right into a crunch with the weight. The reason why I like using weight is a lot of people, there's some debate about whether or not to use weight when you do crunches or you do any ab movements. Now look, I'm kind of old school. I'm under the belief that if a muscle grows when you add a load to it, so do your abs, all right? So I like using a weight. If you can't do crunches with a weight, don't. It's very simple. But as you come up with the crunch, the objective is not to come all the way up. You don't need to do that, because what will happen is you'll start pulling from your hip flexors. All you have to do is contract the abs. And the abs are going to contract when your sternum here and your belly button almost come together, okay? So all you're doing, you're making sure that the small of your back right here is on the ground, okay? You don't want an arch in your back because that's going to result in extension. Your abs aren't going to contract. You want to force your lower back down, and you do that by rolling your hips forward to where the small of your back, right above your butt there, is on the ground the entire time. Automatically, your abs are engaged. Grab the weight here, and all you got to do is minimize the distance between your sternum and your belly button here. You can feel it right in your abs. And back. As you come back here, don't relax and let your hips rise, okay? Keep your back flat. You notice here my back is flat. Come up and back down. And back down. That's a regular crunch. If you have a ball, you can use a ball. A ball provides a little bit more support than a flat surface here. So if your abs aren't quite as strong, get on a ball. It allows a little bit more flexion too, to where you get some extension when you do the abs, but your abs will still be supported because of the curve of the ball. Now, switch over right into a plank here. I see a lot of people do planks. You probably don't even know the reason why they're doing them or what they're supposed to be doing. A plank is to where you have a constant static contraction of the rectus abdominis, all right? How do you do that? Well, a lot of people just get up on their elbows here and up on their toes and they just hold it. But if you see here, if you notice there's an arch in my back. In my hips right now, my abs aren't contracted. Just holding this position isn't doing anything for my abs. What I have to do is I have to roll my hips forward, squeeze my glutes. As soon as I squeeze my glutes and my hips are coming forward here, that's going to get a contraction in my abs. And from there, I'm going to draw my belly button in. I'm going to suck in my stomach, squeeze my glutes. That's going to make sure that there's a maximum amount of contraction going on in my abs. And that's what you want with the plank, okay? So as I come up here, get up on my toes. If you can't do it on your toes, do it on your knees. Still, I can feel this just by squeezing my glutes, tightening my abs, and I'm even up on I'm on my knees. Make the exercise harder, get up on your toes again. Squeeze your glutes. Flatten, head neutral, not head up, head neutral. Tighten the abs. Draw your belly button in. And hold. Hold for 30 seconds, 20 seconds, however long you can do it. Okay, so to download a program using these 3 exercises, click below. Until next time, this is Mike McErlane with the MF Trainer. Talk to you soon.